What if I told you that we're about to lose one of the sport's most influential figures? And what if that same figure dropped a bombshell about who he considers the fastest drivers he's worked with? Intriguing, isn't it? Yes, you heard it right. Alpha Tauri's team principal, Franz Tost, is preparing for his farewell lap. And just when we thought we couldn't be more surprised, he's revealed who he thinks are the speediest drivers he's ever managed. So, who do you think made it to the top of his list? Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, or is there a dark horse among them? Stick around to find out. Now, if you're not familiar with Franz Tost, he's been the mastermind at the helm of Alpha Tauri, formerly known as Toro Rosso, since 2005 when Red Bull acquired Minardi. As team principal, Tost has led the Italian outfit through countless races and has been instrumental in the rise of many renowned F1 drivers. Over the course of his impressive career, Tost has worked with some of the most celebrated talents in F1. These include world champions like Max Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel, as well as race winners Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz and Pierre Gasly. He's also nurtured other drivers on the grid such as Alex Albon and Alpha Tauri's current speedster, Yuki Tsunoda. So who does Tost consider the fastest among this star-studded lineup? Well, he spilled the beans ahead of the Miami Grand Prix saying, "Of course it's easy to say, I could say now Max Verstappen, I could say Sebastian Vettel. They were the fastest because otherwise they wouldn't have won so many races and championships, but there were also other drivers. They weren't much slower, but maybe they were at the wrong time in the wrong team or whatever, but these two are the best of course." Now, looking back on his 18-year tenure, Tost reflected, "I think when Dietrich Mateschitz decided to buy the Minardi team, he said one of the main pillars is to educate the young Red Bull drivers, and this is what the team did." He added that while Vettel and Verstappen stand out as top achievers, drivers like Sainz, Gasly, Ricciardo and Tsunoda have also shown remarkable speed and development, doing a very professional job. It's clear that Tost values the talent and growth of all the drivers he's worked with, and his influence has undeniably shaped the trajectory of their careers. It's this kind of leadership that will make his retirement a significant moment in the history of Alpha Tauri and Formula One as a whole. Moving on, Alpha Tauri dropped a bombshell recently, announcing that Franz Tost is set to retire at the end of the current season. And who's taking up the mantle, you ask? Well, gear up for Ferrari's sporting director Laurent Mekies, who's stepping in as the new team principal, while Peter Bayer, a compatriot of Tost, is sliding into the CEO seat. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision. Tost, who's now 67, revealed he made up his mind to pass the baton about 2 years ago. He shared, "When I was younger, I always said to myself, if you're in a leading position, you should not glue on the seat. Then you should give this position to younger people, more clever people, creative people, motivated people." And with his 70s just around the corner, Tost decided it was time to say arrivederci to Formula One. But don't think he'll be gone entirely. Tost plans to stay on as a consultant for Alpha Tauri, but he's adamant about giving Mekies the space to lead. "I'm not the person to tell someone what to do. They know it," he said. Tost believes that the team needs fresh ideas and a different perspective, and he's confident that Bayer and Mekies can take the team to the next level. When the pit wall falls silent and the track lights go out, the team's reaction to the news is always a keen indicator of the kind of impact a team principal has made. So, how did the Alpha Tauri team react to the bombshell of Tost's impending departure? Well, let's start with Yuki Tsunoda, Alpha Tauri's current racer and an undeniable rising star in the sport. The news took him by surprise, to say the least. The young driver said, "It was really surprising news for me. I had lunch with him like 5 days before that news, and actually he didn't mention about those things." While Tsunoda was caught off guard, he took the revelation in stride. Now he's more determined than ever to make the most of the rest of the season with Tost at the helm. In his own words, he said, "Still, there are races to go to make him happy. Hopefully, we can end the season in a positive way for him." Tsunoda is not taking this lightly. He's appreciative of the faith Tost has shown in him over the past 3 years, and he's committed to repaying that trust. "I'll make it up for him in the next races," he says. It's a sentiment that truly reflects the bond between a driver and his team principal. Turning to Tsunoda's teammate, the rookie Nick de Vries, we see another layer of admiration and appreciation for Tost. De Vries, who made his full-time F1 debut in 2023, credits Tost for his opportunity in the premier class of motorsport. "I'm very grateful to Franz for his role in giving me the opportunity here in Formula 1, De Vries said. "We all really appreciate all the work he's done over the past 18 years. He really lives for the team, for his people, and for the sport. He's very passionate, and we all value that very much in Franz." Now, as we look ahead to the new era at Alpha Tauri, De Vries expressed his excitement about working with incoming team principal Laurent Mekies. It's a sentiment that hints at the optimism and anticipation swirling around the team's future. "Laurent and I know each other a little bit from the FIA. Used to be at Toro Rosso as a race engineer, then worked at the FIA, and we have a bit of a relationship," the Dutchman commented. "I welcome him very much, and I would love to work together with him." De Vries believes Mekies will bring valuable knowledge and technical understanding to the team. He'll bring knowledge from his current employer, which is obviously interesting, and he has a very good technical understanding of the sport. "I think that will bring us very valuable assets for the team to hopefully become more competitive." Well, it's clear that the team is fully aware of the shoes that Mekies will be stepping into. Tost's legacy at Alpha Tauri is a story of passion, commitment, and creating opportunities for young drivers to shine. But with the team's positive reactions and trust in Mekies, it seems like the next chapter for Alpha Tauri is off to a promising start. No matter what the future holds, one thing is for certain: Tost's departure marks the end of an era at Alpha Tauri. But as one chapter closes, another one opens, and we can't wait to see how the next generation of leadership will shape the future of this dynamic team. And as we gear up for this transition, we'll be keeping a keen eye on Alpha Tauri. And so we've arrived at the end of an adrenaline-fueled journey. A journey that saw the rise and maturation of not just a team, but also some of the most talented drivers in the world of Formula 1 under the guidance of Franz Tost. Tost's retirement announcement certainly shook the paddock, but it also paved the way for a new era. The 2024 season awaits with bated breath, with many wondering what changes the new leadership of Laurent Mekies and Peter Bayer will bring to the Italian-based squad. Will Alpha Tauri ascend to new heights under their guidance? Only time will tell. This moment of transition is a poignant reminder of the relentless evolution of the sport we love. It's a testament to the relentless pursuit of excellence and the burning desire to compete and the ever-changing landscape of Formula 1. Now, we want to hear from you, our fellow F1 enthusiasts. What are your thoughts on Tost's departure? Who do you think was the fastest driver Tost has worked with? And how do you see Alpha Tauri performing under Mekies' leadership? Let us know in the comments below. We can't wait to hear your insights and predictions. Now, if you enjoyed our coverage and analysis of this major development, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and share this video with your fellow F1 fans. Let's keep the conversation going as we gear up for the 2024 season.